Hello YouTube, just for fun I thought I'd try creating. Today I'm going to be reviewing not one, not two, not four, not five, but three cool knives, mini knives specifically, I found on wish.com. Let's get on with it. Okay, this beauty is the first knife I will be looking at. This is the Portable Outdoor Camp Self-Defense 2 eyelet stainless steel EDC tool multifunction pocket knife. Wow, rolls off the tongue. Look how stainless it is. It is summer, it is very warm. I have not stored this wet. This was stored in a dry drawer. So yeah, stainless. This set me back 90 pence plus £1 shipping. To put that in USD, if that helps, it was $1.19 or $2.52 including shipping to the UK. The conversion correct as of the 11th of July 2018. This knife has a very impressive grind. Let's take a closer look at that. It's almost tanto. It's goes up like that and then kind of wavy here. It's trying to be Scandi, I guess, with a micro secondary edge. That, by the way, is damage from the factory. Quality control. This knife appealed to me because of the eyelets, the overall design. It looked like it might actually be useful. For the purposes of this video, I won't be calling it the Portable Outdoor Camp Self-Defense yada yada. Let's call it the Knuckle Knife. So that is the first knife I will be testing. And over here is the second. Again, just look at how clean and stainless it is. I have been EDCing this to give it a test, as you can see, EDC, woo, for just over a month, but apart from maybe some of the wear on the edges, well, actually, maybe that came out of the factory as well. It came out of the factory looking pretty much as you see it. It is not one-handed opening. It is not easy to open at all. Again, wavy sharpening. Pretty sharp though, pretty sharp. This knife is called Stylish 1x EDC Outdoor Multi Pocket Cutter Stainless Steel Folding Knife Wallet Money Clip. Wallet Money Clip. What wallet money clip? Where's the wallet money clip? What are they talking about? Well, they can call this whatever they like. I think it looks pretty cool, pretty useful as a keyring tool. This cost me £1.80 plus £1 shipping. In USD, $2.38 or $3.71 including shipping. Let's see how it performs outdoors. Now, the next knife, before I show it to you, is the one that really got me started buying wish.com knives. It looks pretty cool, pretty interesting, pretty unique as well. Let me just tell you the title of this knife before I show it to you. Wish.com calls it the Self-Defense Transformer Multifunctional EDC Tactical Parachute Rope Bracelet with Packet Knife for ... I'm not kidding, the for ... is part of the title, and they do call it packet knife as well. Interesting. By the way, for the purposes of the video, yeah, I'm keeping you waiting before I reveal the third one. I will be calling this knife the EDC folder. So, I guess it's time to reveal the third one. Ta-da! Let's just talk about this little logo here. I specifically looked on Wish.com for an advert where this part was plain. But what did I get? I get this. It looks like a toy. I can't really take it seriously. After this little review, I will probably give it to a friend who might find this cool and interesting. It just looks too much of a toy. I can't really take it seriously. Pretty unhappy that they didn't send me a plain version, because without this Autobots, I mean, come on, Autobots, I would have preferred the what are they called? Opticons? No? Whatever the bad guys are called. But yeah, just so childish. This is how it looks constructed. I think it looks pretty cool, except for the Autobots Transformer logo. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Sorry about that. There was a bee buzzing around my head. Well, I am outdoors. So, back to business. This cost me £2.85. Unfortunately, I lost the shipping details. This, the seller that I bought it from, the seller that lied about it being plain, or at very least misrepresented it, no longer stocks this item, which is perhaps a good thing, but you can definitely find this on Wish.com. It is also available as a necklace. Yep. This, if it were in dollars, would set you back roughly $3.78. For the purposes of this video, let's just call this the Transformer knife. Yep. Let's crack on with tests. So, test 1 for the knuckle knife. Let's see if it can make a steak. This is what I'll be trying to turn into a steak. Apologies, I do not know what kind of wood this is. Okay, this is not going very well. Okay, back with a smaller stick. It's just been snapped off, not neatly sawn, but oh well, let's say this is a survival situation. You got to work with what you got. Let's see if this does any better. So maybe not my finest work, but you could certainly slay a vampire with that. Or hold together a shelter. Yep. There you go, that's knife number 1. the knuckle knife, and that's pretty much what you can do in terms of making a steak. I don't think you can make a steak out of a stick that's any thicker than this. It was pretty useless trying to cut anything out of this one here. You can see just doesn't bite enough. If I bring this closer to my chest, let's see if I can do any better. Actually, it's not bad, not bad. Closer to my chest I can put a lot more power, but still it would take forever to make a steak out of a piece of wood this thick, whereas with a proper full tang, normal kind of length knife, this wouldn't really have been a problem. So let's do the same with this one. Use this end. So this arrived the sharpest, that's for sure. So I have high hopes. Let's get rid of this. Already I can tell you this is easier. This feels a lot easier. It's even dealing with this little knot here. This stick seems to be hollow. So the EDC folder, considerably easier to make a steak. I would say that's a better result. Yep. Now it's time for the transformer. And of course I remember after filming my introduction to this knife that the bad guys are called Decepticons. So this doesn't feel that sturdy. Interesting way of gripping it. Let's see what I can do. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good start. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so transformer knife. Can't make a steak. Okay, test 2, very important for survival. It's feather sticking. This is a piece of spruce I've stripped. Let's see how the knuckle knife performs. First off, let's try the knuckle configuration. So start at the very bottom of the knife. That's not bad. It is taking a lot of effort though, and it's not very comfortable like that, so let's try holding it like you would a more conventional knife. Still not very comfortable. Trying to use the whole edge of the knife. Okay, not a very long knife, but that's more carving than it is feather sticking. Okay, let's call that quits. That is the result for the knuckle knife. Okay, let's try that with the EDC folder. I have higher hopes for this one because it was sharper. It feels a little bit better. The grip is really not good. There's some hot spots on my hand. I would not use this on a regular basis, that's for sure. a little bit less effort than the knuckle knife. The results are not much better though. Again, it's a short blade. Okay, let's call that quits. Okay, that is the result for the EDC folder. So, interesting thing about this transformer knife. So here's the results for the feather sticking. Not very good, but this, just off camera, is a steak I made with it. So the trick with this knife, you have to hold it really tight. You can't give it any wiggle room or it will fall apart. It's a strange knife. I would say it's not entirely reliable. It certainly seems if you grip it here, you might accidentally press the release. So you have to hold it up here. You have to hold it very firmly. It's not very comfortable in the hand. Yep. So very strange. They show in one of the pictures somebody using it like this. You can't use it like this because, as you can see, my index finger here is applying pressure here. So the moment you try to do anything with it, like that, yep. So this knife is just about usable. Oh, bloody hell. If you grip it really tight, really high up, there's nowhere really for your thumb to go. You can't put it on the knife itself because it'll just push it forward. So you have to put it here somewhere. Yeah, not great. But you can make a steak with it. Just about, and not very comfortably. Okay, test number 3. A favourite among bushcrafters and survivalists is paracord. This is some cheap yellow paracord. I don't mind using for this test, but it is 7-strand, or it should be 7-strand paracord. Let's see how the knuckle knife does. And there you can see the inner strands. The knuckle knife does pretty okay, not bad. Now, part of my EDC testing, I have already cut cable ties. I have opened packages with this. It has performed pretty well, so I think it'll do very well on this paracord test. Yes, considerably easier than the knuckle knife. And now for the transformer knife. Let's see if it can cut paracord and stay in one piece. I'm not going to hold it in a super special way. Okay, I already feel it coming apart. I'm going to have to hold it like that. Let's try that just one more time. It's not bad, but I would say it fares slightly worse than the knuckle knife, possibly because it is a shorter blade, so you have to put more force because you can only use so much of the blade. So yeah, so far this is doing really well. Okay, 4th test. Not vital for knives, but a nice bonus. Can it strike a ferro rod? Okay, so up first, the knuckle knife. Let's see how it fares. This hasn't been used in a while. Interesting. This feels 90 degree. It's not doing as well as I thought it would. Okay, same again with the EDC folder. It really is not very easy to open. Okay, so this is coated, but it is 90 degrees. So let's see how it fares. Ooh, okay. Problem number one, don't use a non-locking knife on a ferro rod. It goes back on you. Luckily I'm not cut. Let's try a different way. Let's try like that. Okay. Anyway, to use it. Actually, like this, it's not bad. I think it's faring slightly better than the knuckle knife, and it's yeah, just don't use it like this. Yeah, use it like this. Put firm pressure on the blade, lay it quite flat, and then drag it across, and it works. Let me see if I can do the same with this. Nope. What is up with this knife? Is there a coating on this that I didn't... Okay. Let's try the transformer knife. And as you can see, it's oh so easy to put together, even when you know how. Okay, let's hold it the super special way you have to hold this. I'm actually afraid. Ooh, okay. This is doing the same thing as the knuckle knife. This does not feel 90 degree though. This is very slightly rounded. Okay. What about near the end? Nope. The transformer knife does not throw sparks off a ferro rod. And being honest, the knuckle knife doesn't really do much either. I suspect there might be some kind of coating on this that I can't quite make out, or it's just not very good metal. It is quite a sharp 90 degree though, so I'm not sure why it's not doing very well. Winner of this test, the EDC folder. Okay, fifth test. Let's try notching. It's quite important in bushcrafting to be able to make a notch in wood, so you can hang your pot, for example, or you can make a bow drill. This is quite soft wood. I'm not sure what type of wood this is. Let's see how the knuckle knife fares. Yep, all three notches side by side. There you can see. I would say the deepest is definitely the knuckle knife, most likely due to its length, the length of the handle, the way you grip it. I think you are able to put more force down on it. However, this was considerably easier to make with the EDC folder, and this rather messy notch here is with the transformer knife, which I'll be honest, I'm kind of afraid to use with much force because it does come apart. Yep. Okay, so it's bonus test time. The bonus test for the EDC Carry, as you've probably already guessed, the EDC folder I mean, was to carry it as an EDC knife, and it has fared pretty well. I also cut some wires while at work with it. A couple of thick cable ties, opened plenty of packages. It's done very well as an EDC, except for the ease of opening. Yeah, I really dislike opening it, and closing it, it's not easy at all. It's not very comfortable to get your thumb in there. It's put quite a lot of force. It's quite stiff. But yeah, other than that, once it is open, and I guess being on a keyring like this, it does a good job. Yep, so this has passed its little bonus test. The bonus test for the knuckle knife is to turn it into a spear. Oh yeah! Get in there. How does it fare as a spear? So guys, I thought about the spear design. I worked at it. Now it is worth noting that it took a lot of effort with a considerably better knife to make this, but I did make a successful spear, and I wanted to capture that is genuinely me having thrown it in. I know as soon as I pull this out and try again, it won't do the same thing. But let's yeah, this is Spear Mark II. Hey, there you go. So this does make a half decent spear after all, but it does take a lot of work. You have to really think about the design, and ideally you need to have a better knife to help you make this. But there you go, it does work as a spear. So the bonus test for this would have been to unravel the power cord, maybe test the power cord, and also I would have I don't know, seen how fashionable it is. But no, I'm not gonna take this apart. It's a pretty bad knife. I wouldn't be surprised if this power cord was pretty bad as well. And yeah, no bonus test. It doesn't deserve one. Okay, conclusion time. This is worth buying. This is not. This, So I just wanted to quickly add, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative, comprehensive, and a little bit entertaining. Please do like the video if you liked it. At this early stage, it is just genuinely telling me that somebody out there appreciated my video. If you do find the time, if you could leave a comment, please keep it constructive. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, just thank you for watching. I will try to make another video soon. Cheers.